Hey guys, Dark Prometheus here, and we are back in our Chicago Cubs franchise. We're going to be down at the minors, specifically down in Double A, to look at a couple of our premier players that are up and coming. Our draft picks with Sang, the catcher, Crow, and we'll start out with Sosa with the speed, and that's over, but good backup by the catcher, and that will be a single. They're staying on first. Sosa's at speed, and we also brought in Alonso Castro, who's playing center field as well, and Castro's going to have one over to short, but no play over at first, so there'll be 2 on. Next one is Velasquez, and Velasquez is going to have one up the middle, and we will not test a throw at home, and so we'll have bases loaded for Penavere. Penavere is going to put one just in front of center field, and that will score a run. Runners held up because they thought it might be caught. So bases are loaded for Eric Sang. Believe we picked him in the first pick in this draft, and this one's high fly ball, and he will drive a run. That's definitely enough for a sac fly. And Velasquez will be over at third. So here we go with this one. Will be Palacios, so he'll have one, but it will be another sac fly. So we'll have Paredes come out here and see if he can get on base to keep this run going. This is a good first inning. This is a lot what this team's done this year. So that will be a swing and a miss for Paredes. And so coming out, we will see Chad Crow. He's one of our top prospects and one of our top draft picks this past draft. So here we go. This is up and in the zone, popped up into right field, and that will be caught by Spadova. A lot of weird long names on this AA roster. As a full count, this is single over, and that will be stopped by Sosa and thrown into second. So another 0-1 count here. Is this a high fly ball? And that's Castro out in center field. This will be Alonso Castro. We do have 2 Castros with Andres Castro down playing it short, but center fielder Castro is the one that we drafted. And Thompson striking out. That one's up in the zone. A fastball there for his first strikeout. As this is Spadova, and this is going to fall in front of left field, and we'll have Crow come out and bunt over, so we're over to Sosa at the top of the order. And this is on the outside. This will be a pass ball, and it might be able to play at third, but it will be thrown late. So after a fly ball, and this is over, and Castro can't get the run in. So we go into the second. Crow out here with a slider outside and strike 3, and that will end your inning. A couple of easy push outs the rest of the time. So this one's up the middle, and that's Castro with a single. Actually, it's Velasquez for the single there. And we'll have Brown. Brown's going to have one, and that's going to fall in front of the center fielder, and we'll have 2 on. So looking at this, and that is in deep right field, and it will not be enough. So we are not getting the big hits today, but we are getting some runs into getting on base. As this is Palacios here, and that will be caught in right field to end your inning. So 7 hits already for the Smokies offense. As that was a slider inside, strike 3, third strikeout of the day. And looks like Crow is on a roll. And a fastball down and outside. And that is another one. This was a high fly ball in center field. Tracking is Castro, and on the run, showing his speed out there in center. And we'll start with Spadova up, and then Crow, and then back to the top of the order, going in the next one. As this one, Spadova will actually strike out. De La Cruz had a tough day, but this is a hit over in right. This is Crow with this one, and he's going to have himself a double. So that is a big one there, as actually that's crazy that the pitcher comes out and does that. This one's over to short though. Easy put out. Crow will stay over on second. As that's one's prayer days. We're going to have Spadova come out here though and sky it into the air. And that will be caught. So here is a strikeout later by Palacios, as De La Cruz just stays in the game here. As this one's over in center, and the speed there by Castro will get Peterson out. So this is over into left field for a single, as Hall is out there on the mound right now. As this one's over and hit over in right field. Another opposite hit there and thrown into third. So with 2 on, let's see if the Smokies can hold this. And this is a high fly ball. As we go in the inning here, as this is over to center field. And actually we're batting, not them. So this one, Brown though, that is yanked. It looks like it might be foul, and actually it's going to squeak behind. And that's a big hit. We were batting the entire time. I don't know what I'm thinking there. As Brown jacks that one, and it's Sims and not Hall out there. We're looking at putting Hall in the game for reliever as we go into the later innings. But this one is smashed by Brown. He'll have a 3-run homer, second of the season. So that was Castro and Sosa on base. So going back here, and another strikeout. So going into the 7th here with 1 on over on first, and this one just cannot get the speed. We're going to throw into home here and prevent any courageous running over on third. This one's over to second, an easy put out to end the inning. So we have good command of this one. It's 6-1. We're out here with Hall. We're going to keep on going to the 8th. Going up the middle, and that is a single to get on base. That will end up being Velasquez, I believe. Not a lot with these players that I know of. And this one is Palacios here, as Sang was the one that hit to get on base. So there's Palacios with the single. So it is up to Sosa later on after a couple of outs, but Sosa will get on trying to get the double play. And now it's going to be Castro, and he's going to have one in front of the left fielder. He'll bat in a run, and this is just out of control. So keep on going here as Velasquez will actually strike out to end the inning. We will go in to the 9th and easily take this one. And so Crow has a win today. One of our big prospects going forward, as we have some pitchers that are getting up there in age with Lackey, Tomlin, and as well as Lester. We need some guys to step up and take those roles, as we have 2 starting and then 1 relief. As we look at Luis Quintero coming out here, he's 101, 2.08 ERA, and he was looking a little shaky starting out the day, as this one's down the line, and this one will be down. It takes a smoky bounce, but not able to get it in the second, and that will be a leadoff double. Going here with the inside slider, strike 3, and that will get out of the inning there. A couple of putouts before that, but Manny Bolaños will come out here. He had a win decision his last game, but he's the one we're going up against. And Quintero here will have a ball off his foot. He will get the runner over on first, but 1 run will score. So here going on in the second, still this is over to short and over to first for an easy put out. So 1 run does score in the second inning, and we need to get this offense rolling. This one is a high fly ball into right field, but it will be caught on the warning track. So with the slider, we'll get the swing, get the put out over there to conserve the strikeout. And so top of 3, 2 outs, 0-1 count. And this is a down the line, a good hit, and that will be fair. Trying to go for 2 here. The throw is over the cutoff man, but will not be into second. So that is another double. But it's a 2-out double here, as this one's hit over too short, and a good snag there by Andres Castro. As we go into the bottom of the 3rd, we get no runs. We're in the top of the 4th here, as this one is a shallow hit in front of the right fielder. That's going to be Palacios playing in right, as that is a single there. That's a no-out single. That's a leadoff single too, as this one's hit into right field and bouncing into the bleachers as a ground rule double. So we'll have man on 3rd and 2nd. And here's a floater in to right. It'll be in front of the right fielder and thrown in. That'll score another one. Quintero just not getting the command on his pitches. This one's over to 2nd and under the glove of none other than Penavar, who's been playing some good ball, but not able to snag that one. So it's 3-0 up the middle. We might have a play here at home. And it goes under the glove of Alonso Castro, not able to get the play at home, and another run will score. It's a 4-0 game here, as this is over to 3rd. And he will step on the bag to get the closest runner to preserve the double play. So an 0-2 count, and this is over to 2nd. And this is going to try to be turned by Penavar. Penavar over to 1st, but will not get the man over there. So it's 1 out, 0-2 count, in a high fly ball in the right field. And Palacios will be able to get under that one and catch it to end the inning. So it's 4 runs so far, as with a man on 1st, Velasquez gets a single over in the left field. And we have something going on here. And this one's over and hit by, I believe that is Paredes there. And it will be caught, but the runner will advance from 2nd to 3rd. So runners on the corners. Remember, it's 4-0. We need to get something here, as Sang will strike out with that inside pitch. And so we'll go over to some help here with Penavar. And Penavar will put it up, but it will be caught out of play near 1st. So no runs there. We strand 2. Going in the bottom of the 5th. 1 out. And Castro has one at right center field. He has the speed to get some bags as he goes to 2nd. He'll hold up on 2nd. The throw into 3rd was in time and accurate, so he would have probably been out there. As we go, the next pitch straight up the middle, and he's going to go for home. The throw will be to the relay and not home. He's not even going to try to get it, and that speed there gets him in. Brown, though, will have a liner over the short, and that's an easy play. Going into the bottom of the 6th, as this one is Palacios, will have one deep center field. It might have the distance, and it's gone. That's a big home run for the Smokies here, as that is Palacios has his first of the year, I believe that is. And the biggest thing we have there is we cut this deficit down even more. Let's see, that's his first of the year. It's a solo shot, so that goes to a 4-2 game. Penavar will have one, and that'll fall down the line. It's going to hit the wall. Penavar's going to go for 2. The throw to the relay and into 2nd is not in time. We have a runner in scoring position, and we're keeping this rolling with no outs. This is up the middle, and that'll be a base hit, as runners will not be at the corners. The throw will be offline. Possibly could have scored there. We're not going to test it. A 1-on-1. This is deep into left field, and it'll be deep enough for a sac fly. So we'll cut this lead down to 1, finally trying to take back this game. So here a 1-0 count, and this is straight for a easy base hit in left field. So 2 men on base here, And it's going to be a bunt by the pitcher. And this one is going to get down. Actually, it's going to be by Sosa with that one. Brown is going to have one in the left field. He will score one. We have Castro coming in, and he is going. Actually, that's Sosa coming in behind him. And that will get 2. So we're up 5-4 there. As this one's over and caught almost through for a single, and that will end the run there. We get 4 runs there as we have Jonas Madden coming, another rookie that we got this past draft. 0-2 count, and that's inside, and that will be caught by a second baseman there. That's Penavar. He's playing over there. Madden, a 2-2 count, and that will be a swinging strike. It'll be in the dirt, though. I have to get the put out, and that's an easy play. So a full count. Madden on the outside, cold strike 3, and Madden gets the save today. We have a lot of talent down at AA, and I look forward to in the future putting these guys at AAA. We'll look at them as they progress and possibly see them in the majors this year or next year. We got a lot of movement in the infield. Bryant, Rizzo. We have a lot of pitcher movement between Lester, Lackey, Arrieta. Those guys are getting up in age. Tomlin as well. So we might have to make a call to get some of these guys up. We're also bringing Madden to be a new closer. We don't have a guy that can really fill that role right now. We have Rondon taking that one because of his big talent last year, but he's been struggling in that closing role. I don't think he can do it. But at AAA, they're struggling because we got a lot of our talent up at the majors or down in AA, getting that experience, getting the reps they need, and we'll see them in the future. So go ahead and leave a comment, like, and subscribe so you don't miss any more of this. In the next game, we will go into some interleague play, I believe, and we'll see what we can get in that. We have the draft not too far up. We'll have a little draft episode where we're looking at some of the prospects before we actually do the draft, and then we'll subsequently go in the draft so we see who goes where, why, and really why pick the picks that we have. So I will see you guys next time. Later.